Welcome back to another hip hop breakdown. Let's get right into it. Here we go.
5, 6.
Pistol flex. Roger Rabbit.
Woo! Yeah.
Sidewalk variation.
Yes!
Choreo. That is it. All right. So, hey, today, as you notice, I'm not doing a little picture-in-picture thing. Hopefully, this works just as well. But I do want to do a quick breakdown. But before I continue, this is my TAs at Mission College. So, right here, we have the lovely Margarita. Thank you for helping out. And, of course, X Erickson right here. Okay, getting right into it. Here we go. All of the small breakdowns, I will have it in the description below. And also, I'm going to have it up here where you could click for the individual breakdown. However, this is going to be a quick breakdown because this is a sum of all the choreography that we've done this semester. So let's get right into it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna go 1-8 count at a time. So first thing we did was basically a jazz square. If you take a look at the jazz square right here, and obviously the jazz square, traditionally people go 1, 2, 3, 4. They go slower, and we're just doing it on the and count. So check it out. I'm gonna run this slow. Here we go. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we don't finish the entire 1, 2, 3, 4, but take a look at right here. Let me go back right here. 6, 7, 8. I have 1 and 2 and. So normally this leg would go over to the top and we would repeat. But now on the 3 right here, I would go 3 and 4. And then from here, I'm going to do a kickball change. 5 and 6. And then I have 7 and 8. Now this is for the students that are in my class. Okay, when I did a big kickball change, watch the 5 and 6. In class, I told you to just say 5 and 6 and stay there. But notice I do something a little bit different. I go 5 and 6 and. See, I'm going to rewind this back. Watch this leg. Watch my front leg. I go back a little bit. And notice Erickson got that too. So I do a little extra and. I bring the feet back. Allows me to kick forward just a little bit more comfortable. So that's the 7 and 8. 7 and there's my 8. And watch my 8. I don't just put it down. I actually hop back. Okay, hopefully, you know, I'm rewinding right now. So here's the 7. Kick on the 7 and right on the 8. I'm jumping back on the 8. You see right here? So this front leg is 7, 8. Watch the and. Watch 8 and. So immediately on the end, my leg is already coming forward. So my 1, the transition right into the 1, it's a lot easier. So if you're kind of holding on the 7 and 8 and waiting and then trying to jump on the 1, you might find yourself reaching the 1 a little late. Okay, so that's how I get it. So let's get right into the next 8 count. I'm gonna rewind that a little bit. It's kind of hard to control this. Here we go. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, so basically that's our, we do a little hand combination right there. Okay, so right when I land, I'm gonna rewind this real quick. I land on the 1 and. What I see is this: a lot of students in class are late on this and. Sometimes we jump on 1 and then we figure, wait, what did I do on 1? And then in the peripheral vision, I see a lot of people peripheral vision. They see on the side of their eye, oh wait, I'm supposed to do the hand right here. So they kind of reach there a little bit late. So right here, right when I jump, I already know that it's gonna be 1 and. So this hand comes out immediately on the and, 2 and 3 and. Right here, I'm gonna slide on the 4. I'm sorry, no 4. Shoulders on the 4, 4 and. 4 and. Okay, then as I'm doing the and, I'm starting to lean already. 4 and 5 right there. That's 4 and 5, 5 and 6. Okay, and then I got the 7, 8, and that's the start of my twist flex. Okay, So let's watch that one more time. I'm going to go right into the twistle flex. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, twisto flex. This is from the Electric Boogaloo Camp. Okay, twisto flex, part of the popping form. Here we go. 7, 8. Twisto flex 1. So remember, we're talking about twisting just the torso, just the midsection from the neck down. Okay, twisting. That's 1, and then the head moves on 2. Okay, and then head comes back on 3. Right when the head comes back on 3, the leg comes out 3, and then 4, twisting only the head and the bottom, and then walk it on the 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're gonna go right into the Roger Rabbit. Roger Rabbit, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so if you guys take a look at the breakdown, I'm gonna have the video description, the link in the video description also up here in the corner. So if you guys watch the video breakdown, the way I broke it down and the way I did it is a little bit different. What I'm doing in here is a little bit more advanced. I'm adding something extra to it. Okay, and I did explain it in the video at the very end. So let's take a look. Let's rewind this real quick. So 7, here's an 8, and I go and 1, and notice this and right here. Let me see if I could. Perfect. Take a look at Margarita's version and the version that I do, as well as Erickson. So Margarita is doing it perfectly the way that I taught it in class, where we didn't do the extra bounce. Okay, so let's rewind it. Let me see if I could show a perfect demonstration. 7, 8 right here. Okay, so now I go and 1, and notice on the end, take a look at her. This is going to be her left leg. As her left leg goes back on the and you see how the right leg stays still. Okay, now I'm going to rewind it. Watch mine and Erickson as well. So rewind it. I go from the top, and 1, right as this goes back, and notice as this goes back, I'm hopping forward. So this is one of the cures for how to stop yourself from going backwards, and that's one of the concerns that a lot of students have. Hey, you know, I keep going back. I keep going back. How do I stop doing that? Well, this is it, that extra hop. And it takes a little time to get that. So if you're able to get this little hop, you got to get hop on the and. Okay. So one more time, I'm going to rewind this. Watch this. So we have and 1, and 2, and. So every and you watch me hop, right? And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Oh, actually, Margarita started doing it right here. If you guys see that. So Margarita definitely knows how to do it. Luckily for me, she was able to demonstrate the other versions first. So we see the Roger Rabbit 7 and 8. So we do 2 8 counts of that. Okay, let's watch it one more time together. 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. So right here we go into our little house step, is the sidewalk variation. Okay, so let's get right into the sidewalk variation. 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So specifically how to do it, watch the video breakdown. I have some drills, some simple drills for beginners to how to get right into it. So one more time, get to the sidewalk variation. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So on the 7 and 8, we want to finish, so we step down. Okay, 7 and 8 right here. Now we're gonna get into our last 8 count of choreography, and this has some tutting routine, some kicking and tutting. The difficult part about this part is this hand-eye, or hand-leg coordination, arm-leg coordination. It takes a little bit of practice to get your muscle memory to kind of coordinate with each other, but once you get it, I mean, I see most of my students are able to get it. All right, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. It is quite busy. We are doing quite a lot, so I'm gonna go slow. Here we go. Here we go. So 1, right? Same thing. I'm kicking my leg out, shooting down on the 1, and 2 and 3 and 4, and. So this part right here, the and part, is what's tricky. I think a lot of people have problem with it because right on, let me rewind back on the, oops, rewind. Okay, so right on the 4, after the 4 and, usually where people make mistake is they put their feet down right next to their foot, okay, right next to the other foot. What we should do is put it down with space in here. So when you have space in here, then you could have your knees in like this, okay? In, and then you could come out. Otherwise, if you put your legs together, that's where the trouble comes in, okay? And 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, there you have it. So I know this is a very quick breakdown because everything we've done so far has already been broken down to previous videos. This is just a sum of maybe 6 or 7 classes all together. So this is a review for a lot of the students that are in the class already. And if you're joining us on the video on YouTube, feel free to go back and learn it all together. If there's any questions, feel free to hit me on the comments below. As always, hit the like button if this is helpful. Share it for anybody that can benefit from it. And until the next time, I'll see you. Peace, and I'm out.